Top of the morning, KG.
Top of the morning to you, my broski. Good, beautiful morning, rise and shine, V.
How are you today, KG?
Oh, I am fantastic. Can we tell the listeners what day we are recording today's episode and podcast? Tell us, V, what day is it today?
It's V Day, but Valentine's Day to be more specific, KG.
Indeed, it's the 14th of
Yeah.
February, celebrating love. I won't name him, but my podcast co host said, I'm choosing peace today.
Wow, KG.
I didn't name names. I didn't name names. Incredible. What a beautiful day to
Oh,
be alive. The day of love, Valentine's Day, the 14th of February. Yeah, love is in the air. What have the shops looked like to you over the past couple of days, V?
so there's been a lot of red and hearts and lots of flowers in the store,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe something we'll get into later, but also a lot of Easter eggs, KG. Like the Easter eggs are out already, bro.
People already, we're getting to a quick fast in a hurry. It's like Valentine's Day is one day, like,
Quick
oh, it's
fast.
Easter already. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Easter already. Let's move right along. And for you, how's London? What's the vibe like now? Obviously, it's cold, cuddle weather, so I suppose it's a positive. But yeah, how's
Amazing,
London?
amazing. No, it's fantastic. You know, Valentine's Day is so funny because in this week you just start seeing like the florists start putting out roses, and you see roseflation, as I call it, like bunch of roses. You walking past, and you're like. 50 quid. Come on, guys. Get serious. Someone get serious. Last week, this bunch was £25.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. I
Literally.
get you, KJ.
Oh.
So obviously we start off our episodes with the question red, yellow, green, but today I would say red for love. But you know what I mean.
Oh,
It
look at
sounds a bit
this
cliche.
romance. Okay, we allow this guy. Like, oh, I'm started red. Red for romance. No, fantastic. We love it. The color for
Fantastic, fantastic.
today is red, and I think I'm almost going to say let's talk about kind of a little bit about love. Tell me about sort of what sort of love means to you. What are the different dynamics of love, and what does Valentine's Day represent? And what do you think about Valentine's Day? Yeah, you know.
Yeah, can we have some? Yeah. So maybe a bit of a hot take, but
Mm,
I'm not sure I actually understand what Valentine's Day is for. Like,
mm.
so I get like it's a day to celebrate love, but you have your anniversary to do that. So 14th of February just feels like a day. Someone was like vibes, and everyone was like, okay, let's spend
Vibes.
money. Let's vibes. Like let's do it. And listen, I'm not naive. Obviously, if I had a girlfriend, you do what you got to do on the day. Don't be that guy who's
Don't
like,
be that
oh, it's
guy.
14th, I don't
No, no,
care.
no, no,
Don't
no,
be
no,
that
no.
guy.
Don't make your
You got to do
girlfriend go
what you
to
got to
sleep
do.
upset on Valentine's Day. Absolutely.
That's exactly that. Treat her. That's
Mm,
not what I want
mm.
to say. But yeah, I think for me, that's it's like love for me. Obviously, in a relationship, love is an every day. You should be showing love
Mm,
to your
mm,
significant other every
mm,
single day.
mm.
And I understand. So I've obviously said I don't like New Year's resolutions, but I understand the idea of the annual anniversary. Just annual anniversary, okay, that's redundant. But I
Yeah.
mean, I understand the concept of an anniversary to like commemorate this day, to say like a birthday almost, to say like
Yes,
this is the
yes,
day that like
yes.
we locked in and we said this is the person I want to spend my days with, sort of thing. So
Mm.
I understand that, but again, Valentine's Day, I don't really get it. Something that was like preached to the public, like diamond rings, like why?
Yes.
Like
So we
there's
was talking about that. We was talking about that. I love it. So I think interestingly to come to your Valentine's point, I 100% get you. And I know this might sound ironic because I'm the lover man. Kanye loves love. And I do, I love all these things. But it's funny because what I thought about is like on Valentine's Day, what does one do? As in, and I'm more than loving to put together a beautiful, passionate thing to show my love, an extra way of showing my love. Like you say, because I believe in love and I
Yeah.
love love, it's every single day. You know what I mean? It's the beautiful, small things in which I show my partner love and how she shows me love every single day. You know, it's not about big or boys, you know.
Mm.
So, but on today, I'm also more than happy to. It's a day for us to let's go do the full big thing, and I'm more than happy to do it. But the reason why I got to the same question that you had was, I was then asking myself, like, on Valentine's Day, do people buy each other gifts? Is it about the experience? And then I thought, because I saw some people were like, oh, are you getting something? Are you doing something? And you start to then wonder, like, where did this come from? What is the essence? Did you get so all the things that you were saying?
Yeah.
I 100% completely agree because I had to ask. I was wondering now how. So what actually happens? Where does this all come from? Or what is the thing that one? What is the almost intent and purpose that we should kind of take on this day? You know, because it's like
Yeah.
a gift. Okay, why would you get a gift? Do you know what I'm saying? But then experience.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So yeah, I
Mm.
agree. But you know, I love love, and I was telling my partner, I was like, yo, today's amazing because you know I love love and I love you so much, and yo, today I get to extra love you, and that's amazing.
No, no. I 100% get you. And I guess then again, on to my second point is that
Mm.
like I feel like it was something that was created by the industry, and then people just said we're gonna lock into this one and we're gonna accept it as like because as you're saying like so for me on Valentine's Day I'm not yeah I wouldn't think you should get a gift, but I think it's a day to, as you said, just show a little extra. Let's go do. I don't know. You've always wanted to go to like a on a hot air balloon ride with them. Today is the day we're gonna
Yes,
lock in and we're gonna do it, sort
yes,
of thing.
yes, yes, absolutely, King. Amazing. I wish you could high five and make the sound together, but you know what I mean? Here it is.
Yeah.
So amazing. So I suppose
Yeah.
the decree of top of the mornings. If you're listening to this, maybe you're listening to it whenever. It's just you go show your partner some extra love and do the thing that they love. Do the thing for them that they love, that they'd love to do, and that they'd love to enjoy. Darling, have fun and make it happen. Wow, fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. And I think
Nah,
coming
perfect,
to
perfect.
that diamonds thing, just to touch on, and I think it almost touches on societal things, right? You know, I found out that diamond
Yeah.
rings were only created as a marketing ploy because diamonds were not doing well. And so, sometime in the 50s, I think it was one of the diamond companies created this thing of a diamond is a woman's best friend and it lasts forever. And they pushed that narrative out, and that's where the whole diamond ring comes from. It never used to exist
Human
before
beings.
like it before like I think something like 1950s or 1960s. It wasn't a thing. It only became a thing in our, I'll call it, relative recent history. Yeah. Mm. It is
Yeah,
just
I
societal
get
things
you.
that people put
And
out
then,
there.
but obviously, yeah, I guess obviously with the prices of diamonds and stuff like that, it's just the thought of
Guys, I love that we've
if
got
you
a
can
YouTube
afford to
because you
do
can
it,
see V's face. Oh my
but
goodness.
no, so if you can afford to do it, like
Mm.
by all means, like please do it. I'm by no means gonna suggest oh you shouldn't do it. No, like if you want to do it, if you can do it. But like to me, like the expectation that's been created is about
Mm.
like crazy.
Mm.
And I used to argue about this with my audit team all the time about they're talking about carrots and I'm like, yeah, guys, this is
Damn,
insane.
that's crazy. That is crazy. No, I hear you
That's crazy.
absolutely, absolutely. And I think maybe it almost even segues into kind of expectation, right? And the bigger thing is about the
Okay.
clarity in what are we expecting and what drives expectation and why does certain elements or aspects of expectation matter. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I think that's where it comes from, is that people quote unquote this expect, let's call it, this is a blanket stereotype, a big diamond rock. It
Mm.
reflects the amount that you love me, that you're investing in me, that you know what I'm saying. And it's about like, what is the root of that expectation? Why, what does this reflect, and why is this a particular reflection that to you says one, two, three?
Okay. So I guess, yeah, so maybe to talk to
Mm,
expectation, but just about society or how I see
mm,
society is that we love to show people how we're doing.
mm,
And that's where I think this idea of the diamond ring comes. Is that it's not actually so much about me or you. It's about, when I show everybody else this thing, are we gonna be on the same level? I don't want to have to explain that this is
mm.
like not actually a diamond.
Hey,
It's this, it's that, it's that. It's like this, like listen, as I'm saying, like for me, love is like it's in every day. It's in
mm,
my actions.
mm.
If the diamond ring, it shows that thing. I suppose if you're, what's it called, your love type, or
Yes.
your,
Huh?
there's a word
Yes,
for it. I can't think about it, but like if your
yes,
thing is gift
yes.
giving, okay,
Ways of love.
that
What's the
that's
word?
that's but
Exactly
yeah,
that
for
thing.
me,
Mm.
yeah, exactly. Like we
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what
yeah,
diamond
yeah,
does
yeah,
means,
yeah.
and we hope you as the listeners know what we mean, and that's fair.
Mm,
Like I said, we're not discouraging it. I'm not
mm,
saying
mm,
don't do it. If that's what you
mm,
want to do,
mm,
that's what you
mm.
got to do. But yeah, for me, I would be scared if my significant other felt that the size of the diamond ring told her how
Yo,
much I loved her.
yeah, dude, that sounds so scary. That sounds like it's funny because for the both of us,
Yeah.
that would be the same sentiment of like, whoa, what is this all about? I'd give you the world, but I wouldn't like to feel that you expect the world, because what I'd like to feel is that every small piece of love is the biggest piece of love that means anything to you. That is the feeling in my mind that it
Yeah.
should be. But I do everything for you. But it mustn't come from like a if this then that. And I'm so grateful that that's not
There's
the
this and that,
reality
yeah.
that we kind of face with. But yeah, wow, wow, wow. Yeah, it's so serious.
What a wow. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, it is serious. No, love is a very, and as we get to this age, and I'm not sure if we spoke about it in the last episode, but just everybody is getting
Everyone's
engaged
getting
now, man. It's just like
engaged.
every day is
Every day is an
you're like,
engagement, a wedding invite.
so
I've got a friend who's getting
engagement.
married today as we speak in South Africa. Then I got a wedding invite today, which was so cute. It was literally like on Valentine's Day, and I'm walking with my girlfriend. We're having the time of our life, and I open my WhatsApp, and there's like a wedding invite. I'm like, this made me feel more love than I already felt.
Yeah, no, it's a
Mm,
lovely time. It's a lovely, like the weddings attended last year. Looking forward to weddings. It's a beautiful. I love. UK, you love
mm.
love. Let me not take your thing,
Go
but
for it.
like it's a nice to see people celebrate love and just see like my friends. What I'm grateful for, and when I meet their significant others, is I can just feel this love without them saying I love you, without them doing, just you feel this
Oh,
love when you're with
wow.
the two of them together, and I love that for all of my
Mm,
friends that are
mm,
married or getting married. Love it,
mm,
love it, love
mm.
it, love it.
So, and so it's so interesting. You spoke about weddings because weddings are such an interesting place, right? Everything is happening. Everything you can
Yeah,
imagine, all dynamics are all playing out at a wedding, and it's kind of hilarious.
yeah.
So tell me, what are some of the funniest things that you see or look forward to at a wedding? You know what I mean? Naturally, there's the whole love and the whole, you know what I mean? But yeah, what are the funny things that happen
Yeah.
and that, yeah, talk to me about your wedding experiences.
So last year, one of the ones I attended, there was with like games, like I don't know. So some of them have like golf and it's lovely like okay, but last year one of them they played like a game with the guests and it was just hilarious to
Amazing.
watch
Wow.
people and people were throwing shoes. Someone got hit in the head with the shoe
No.
and like she turned around and it wasn't me who threw the shoe. That's
Does
the
he
bullshit.
really
But
care?
I
He's
saw the
absolving
person who
himself.
threw the shoe. Yeah, but I saw the person who threw the shoe that hit her, and now she looked, and I was put my head down. I was like, no, got
Stay
nothing
out
to do
of
with
it.
this
Stay out of it.
situation. Like she was okay. Yeah, stay out of it. Like she was okay. Like she wasn't injured or anything. It was just one of those funny situations. And I guess this year, what I'm looking forward
Mm-hmm.
to, funny enough, is when they play that cliche single lady so they can throw the bouquet. Just eyes out there. Let's let's see
Let's
what's happening.
go. Amazing. This is we are ready, guys. Make the bouquets banging. Single ladies, be there to jump and catch the bouquet, and your dream man will be there in an incredibly tailored suit, looking sharp. His name is
Suits
Bongani.
is
Come on, be ready, ladies.
ready. And for you, KG, what do you look forward to? What do you
Mm,
enjoy
mm.
at the at weddings?
Yeah, so I think it's so beautiful and interesting. I'm only just entering my wedding season now. So I've been to family weddings and the whole shebang, and those are all beautiful and enjoyable. But I actually haven't been. I've only have one friend who's gotten married, and I wasn't able to go to that wedding. It was just in the
Mhm.
early time of when I had just moved, so I hadn't, wasn't able to go back. But now I've got a string of weddings coming up in end of 2026 into 2027, and I think
Yeah.
firstly I'm just looking forward to this kind of moment of being with someone that I've walked the journey with and seeing this culminatory moment, I cannot imagine how emotional
Yeah.
that's going to be for me to see a brother that we've lived and done the craziest things with, you know what I mean? Seen them ride a million romance journeys,
Yeah.
and not like necessarily a million, but see ride just the things and it's like, wow, this is incredible. Like you are with your person now. Like that's my bro. We used to party in Boston. We used
Yeah.
to, you know what I mean? And that's a feeling. I, I'm gonna cry. Yeah. That's really what I'm looking forward to. Just, uh, um, the culmination, not achievement, but the wow, we made it moment, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be so beautiful. Wedding season is upon us, and I'm ready to party, have a great time. Yeah, look in my girlfriend's eyes and be like, wow, isn't this beautiful? And yeah, so it's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to wedding season 2026, 27. We're on.
26, 27. Okay, fair enough, KG. And then I guess sticking to our theme of red
Mm,
and
mm.
things we love, KG. You had a nice trip last weekend that postponed our episode to today. Please tell us all about it, bro.
UNITD. It was amazing. It was incredible. It was incredible. So, guys, as you may not know, right? We've got a wider audience now, so let's just put it out there. So, V and I love football, avid football fans for love, you know what I mean, watching games, and we support Manchester United, the mighty, the incredible Manchester United, the
Mm.
only team in Manchester, might I say, 20 times Man United. So last week I got the opportunity to go to Old Trafford, but more importantly, let's go to Old Trafford to take my partner, my girlfriend, to Old Trafford for her first time at Old Trafford and her first match in England, right? We both moved together and moved at the same time in 2023. So she's been living here for 4 years
Mm-hmm.
now, same here 4 years now, and she's never been to a game, but she actually supports Man United. And she loves sports in general, really,
Uh-huh.
She supports United, she supported United, all of these amazing things. And she's always had said, like, oh, like, I'd love to go to a game, but she just football is not the one of the things she's done. She's done the rugby and the World Cup. She was up and there in Paris and going everywhere and doing the whole thing, but she never dialed into the football
Mm.
element. And she had always said, like, oh, she'd love for Old Trafford to be a first experience. So I live by a football club, AFC Wimbledon, and I was like, oh, we can go there and it'll be cutesy, cutesy, cutesy fun. But then this opportunity to go watch United came about, and taking her there was one of the core memories of my life. Seeing her excitement and energy as we walked towards the stadium, she was just beaming, and like, we climbing the stairs to get to our seats, and she sees. And I think what also made it more beautiful is that it was the same special moment for her as I remember my first moment seeing Old Trafford. Do you get what I'm saying? I'd imagine if you're taking your partner,
Yeah,
they'd probably
I get
love it because it means something to you. But this felt doubly special because we're doing this together, but this actually is her first time walking up those stairs, seeing that pitch. And that feeling was the
you.
most incredible thing. It felt like I unlocked something I've never imagined. Almost like the next time
Mm.
I'll feel that is when I take my child there and they are able to take it in. That it felt like this is a one moment that I've done
Yeah.
and it's in my heart forever. The next time I'll have the similar feeling is when holding hands with my kid and they're like, wow, this is incredible. It was fantastic.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, what
Oh,
was the
then we
final score?
watched we watched United beat Top Spur. What's that? Yeah, we watched United beat Tottenham, and it was incredible. Was it 2-0 in the end? If I think it was. Yeah, 2-0. I think it was 2-0 in the end. Yes. First goal, Brian Mbeumo set piece. Second goal, Bruno Fernandes coming in at the back end from the wing, putting it in the net. And yeah, we were just singing and chanting. And it was great because the night before we had an adventure in Manchester. And yeah, it was so good. It was just
Yeah.
fantastic. Yeah, it was beautiful. And yeah, I think we're gonna look to go a little bit more often now. A little bit more often. Yeah.
So obviously I did it last time. I think that the only thing it's just too
Bro.
far. Like in my mind, and I'm not like for other South Africans, maybe. So I did it for the first time last year, and for me, I had this idea that it was like a weekend like trip. Like you can drive like 40 minutes maybe as far as you go, and you're at the stadium, and then
Mm,
you
mm.
drive 40 minutes home.
It is
No, it is
not
not
that.
like
It
that
is
at all.
literally, it is crazy. It's not like when you enjoy when you're like, oh, I'm going to Loftus. You're like, okay, it's a trip. Cool. It's 40 minutes. Like,
Mm.
oh, it's long, but it's nice. It is a 2-hour train from London, Euston. And to get to Euston from where most of us live is like 30, 40 minutes. So it's a 3-hour trip to get to Manchester Central from home, sort of a thing. It's crazy. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous. It's.
that thing. So what did you guys do in and around
So,
Manchester the
yeah,
night before,
of
if you don't mind
course.
sharing?
It's so fun. Okay, so I think there's another topic we must talk about, right? We must talk about TikTok, right? And I think
Yeah.
maybe this is the main thing to talk about is I've been hearing from when I went to Paris last year in November. I heard the funniest, craziest statement. We're looking for a restaurant, a whole group of us, my girlfriend's friends,
Okay.
and I were walking. They're like, oh, which restaurant should we go to? Then someone was like, that's a nice restaurant. Then someone said, TikTok it. I was like, guys, what the heck? What happened to Google? So people like now TikTok
Yeah.
stuff.
What
You know
happened?
what I mean? You see something like you search on TikTok first to
Yeah.
see the vibe. So tell me, if he's saying yes, like he gets it. Tell me, V, what the heck does TikTok mean, and when did this all happen and start?
I think it's just it's the now the place where people share their
Mm.
reviews. So whereas like you would go to Google and post your Google review. Now instead, the people that like to share and are keen to share
Mm,
do it on
mm.
TikTok. That's really the
Wow, so that
difference.
was quite strange. But now I'm kind of leaning into it. So I'm not the one who opens the TikTok to do, but I'm like, hey, my love, will you TikTok it? And she's kind of on TikTok. So she's like, oh, yeah, I've already found places. So it was so cute because we went to Manchester a couple of days prior, and so then we kind of, and Manchester's quite nice and small, so it was cute because we're able to be quaint, right? You can literally walk around the city and be like, oh, we walked around the main area, sort of a thing. Yeah, so she had found the little
Mhm.
cafes that we're gonna go to in the morning and the little places we're gonna have lunch and dinner and that. So it really was nice. And Manchester's such a beautiful place because it's very, the people are, oh, or rather, I think I speak to London quite a bit. I think London is a collection of people from random places, right? And as a more
Yeah,
often than not, and as a result, you seldom connect to people being relaxed and at home and just let me say homely in the general nature, versus Manchester, the people up north are more often the people from there, so they relax, they walking, they greeting, they, so it was really such a beautiful experience of like, you see someone in a tram and they look at you and they look at you and they acknowledge you and they say hi, and then they carry on their day, almost very much like how most of South Africa is, right? If you see someone, you don't acknowledge them, you're like the
yeah,
weird
yeah,
person, sort of a thing, it's like, what, so that was
yeah,
really
yeah.
quite an enjoyable experience. And just to, I'll say, feel connected to humanity in that way. Yeah, yeah. Mm.
Nah, I get you. I get you. So I saw I'm just talking always. So there's these. I think that they are Dutch girls. They're two Dutch girls on TikTok, and they're like posting about like, so we say, culture shocks when you come to
Mm.
South Africa. Like we have
Yeah.
helpers, and they're like, oh, well, if you're in Europe, if you're gonna have someone come clean your place, that's like a
Yeah,
thousand
yeah, something
euros
like,
a
yeah,
day or something
redonkulous.
crazy like
Mm.
that, and that. Doctors, do you guys even know how to fill up your own petrol tanks?
Literally,
Yeah,
and
just
that's a
making
funny
just
question because
funny
I feel like if you had
how.
to ask most car drivers, they'd be like, "Hey, man, I've never done that before."
No, no, and it's just and I think that that's a beautiful thing about
Mm.
traveling is getting to see how other people
Mm.
do things. So, for example, like everybody will say what you said about certain things where you greet. Like if you go into a shop, you must
Yes,
greet the teller. Like if you
it's
don't
like,
greet her,
yes,
she'll be
like,
like,
hello.
"Hello,
Oh,
how are you?"
you're
Like
not
she
gonna
like
do this
you're
unless
not
you've
gonna.
acknowledged each
This
other.
is
Yeah, yeah,
conversations
yeah.
they are.
Literally.
Sort of thing, and it's and it's not they're not trying to be they're
Mm.
actually trying
Mm.
to be polite in that situation. But and you were not trying to be rude by not saying anything. You're just it's just
Mm.
not the
Mm.
norm for you, sort of thing. So that and I think it would be that's something that we do in South Africa that I think would be incredible if you take that like back home with you and just at your grocery store, your little area,
Mm.
that just
Mm.
greet people. Like I think it's such a little thing, but a
It was
little
so
nod, a little
beautiful,
whatever.
right? Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a beautiful
It's
little
so
thing.
so incredible, and I think it's so. What's so interesting and beautiful about having that here in London is often when I kind of do it, people don't expect it because they, tell us and this, they're just kind of doing their thing, and it's so interesting when you see their face light up, feeling like, oh wow, this person's actually just asked me like how I am, because it almost feels like they love,
Yeah.
it's such a transactional role, and that I can almost conceptualize there's a
Mm.
big passing by of life without real engagement, right? And in that moment, it's like, oh wow, this is oh so amazing, and you can see people's faces light up, and yeah, it's such a beautiful thing, so yeah, I really, really love and appreciate that about South Africans, and it's something that I've heard across a multitude of different touch points of just like the acknowledgement, the hello, the hi, the making every human feel human and connected and personable.
Feel Yeah. So I will end with
Yeah.
a little anecdote of mine, and that's so there's the homeless guy who stands at the robot, and like every time we drive past, it's like a greeting, like a hello, like do you have anything? It's like sorry man, like not today. Like, "Oh, cool man, like have a great day, like and then he walks past it. It's such a strange interaction, for lack of a better, not strange is not the right word, but such a warming
Yes.
interaction to have with someone, and then he knows my car, so he knows it's me, and there's no avoiding this interaction thing. And I think that yeah, we can leave it with if you're listening to this, yeah, tomorrow or for this week, let's say for this week,
Yeah.
just greet everyone. Just good morning, how are you? Good afternoon, how are you? Evening,
Amazing.
how are you? And just
Amazing. I
see what
love
it
that.
does.
I love this. I love this. I love this. I love
Okay,
this. I
G.
love this. Yeah.
So okay, G.
And the
Top of the
rest
morning.
of this lovely day to you, good sir.